Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for Long Beach. They've got Traore. He's out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bates in at the 3 spot. And for Baltimore, they've got Wendell Carter. Royce O'Neal is out there with Murray. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Brown in at the point guard. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. So they prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Now, here is O'Neal. Brown the pass to Carter. And it's blocked. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. It's good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Long Beach. Stewart with the screen on Monk. Daniels dishes to Jenkins. Monk with some nice defense. Brown the pass to O'Neal. Daniels against Brown, and that one good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Daniels kicks to Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brown with it. Boy, he was something else against Utah. On the wing, Monk. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
There's a good screen. Here's Traore. Here's Bates. Baltimore with the rebound. Monk, the pass to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
For Long Beach, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Bates. Here's Daniels. That one wide left.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Here's Stewart. And again, the miss by Long Beach.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Monk kicks to Murray. 3-pointer. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Long Beach. It's a 3-point game. They get it back. Pass to Bates. Outside Daniels. Here's Traore. And stolen by Murray. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Long Beach trails by 5. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Daniels. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Brown. Now here is O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Brown, no good. Daniels passes to Stewart. Back to Daniels. Pass to Stewart. Fires the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Jenkins after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Here's Traore, guarded by O'Neal. Torrey can't hit. Baltimore has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Brown. Off target from three-point range. And that one's good. Daniels. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Murray outside. Back to Brown. Fires for three. Knocks down the three ball. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Now here's Jenkins. He's covered by Brown. And a wide open look for Daniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle. Here's Monk. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Monk's got his second basket of the game.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Now here's Jenkins. Daniels from outside. Rebound by Murray. Carter sets the pick for Murray. Got a piece of it. Here's Bates. He's covered by Brown.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Parker, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Daniels passes to Jenkins. Back to Daniels. And he dunks it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And here's Brown outside. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Daniels with it. Now guarded by Monk. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Over in the corner, Brown. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Brown's got his third bucket of the night. Last outing for Baltimore. They won that game against the Utah Jazz. Now here's Jenkins. He's covered by Brown. Here's the screen. Here's Bates. And he jams it with authority.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
If you get that much daylight, only one thing is on your mind, a strong finish.
And it's Carter missing.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Outside Daniel. Stewart with the screen on Brown. Daniels. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Monk outside. And stolen by Daniels. Inside, here's Torrey. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
O'Neal outside. Now, here's Monk. Not a lot of room. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Looking at who's out there now for Baltimore. Sam Merrill comes in for Murray, and Simmons subbed in for Brown. Here's Davison. Pass to Jordan. Beach needs to get off a shot.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And here's Monk. He'll bring it up for the Barons. They trail by 1. Pass to Simmons. Baltimore moving that ball around. The shot by Monk is no good. Long Beach has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Jordan high post. Carter on him. Jordan a screen on Monk. Jones the pass to Jordan. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now it's a 3-point Long Beach lead. Here's Merrill. Still without a basket. Carter outside. Pass to Merrill. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Long Beach on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Merrill. Monk, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. Monk's got 9.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Davison. Jones for 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Monk outside. Offensive rebound. Carter. O'Neal from long range. And then Carter with the jam.
How about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Long Beach shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Down low. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got his second bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
A kick out to O'Neal. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Can't give Simmons a lane like that, especially in these pick and rolls. He is able to thread the needle. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Grant. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Malik Monk has been leading the charge for Baltimore. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, when you get a second chance opportunity here or there, it starts to add up.
Klay Thompson is out there with Grant. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Melton in at the 2. And for Long Beach, they've got Jones, and it's Krejci in at the 3. No good from Simmons. Long Beach shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Pass to Thompson. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Simmons finds Thompson. Nobody near Milton. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open three.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. Baltimore with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. And he's still going, but Tim Klay Thompson has always been celebrated for his run with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, 4 titles, 5 All-Star appearances, 37 points in a quarter. Klay and Steph comprising quite possibly the greatest backcourt tandem in league history.
And the first one drops. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The shot by Wade, no good. For Baltimore, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Long Beach has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Miller. Good work there as it goes. And Long Beach leads by 4.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And Thompson kicks to Murray. They grab their own miss. There's Brown with the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Here's Davison. Jones for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Murray. Now Simmons. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Wow, he's just as lethal as he has ever been in this league. Thompson's accuracy is top shelf.
And Jones now atop the key. Over Monk. Jones, no luck.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Simmons dishes to Monk. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Don't sleep on Simmons' athleticism. He still has the ability to hammer down those alley-oops.
Here's Davison. Left side, Miller. Over Thompson. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown the pass to Murray. And here is Simmons. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. For Long Beach, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Wade sets the pick for Jones. To the inside. And Wade slams it in.
So if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Here's Brown. He's got 10. Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
O'Neal's checked in for Baltimore. Over in the corner, Brown. Murray sets a screen for O'Neal. And the three ball is good. O'Neal's got 5.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Now Daniels, 10 points for him. Simmons with the defensive effort. Baltimore leading by 3. And out of bounds, Long Beach will have it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Carter, he's checked in for Simmons. Stewart checked in for Long Beach. Torrey comes in for Wade. Daniels with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 12.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
O'Neal wide open. That 3 off the mark. For Long Beach, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Here's Jenkins, and he converts the layup. Jenkins got his first bucket in this one. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Monk finds Carter. Baltimore moving that ball around. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Down low. Here's Torrey. High post Stewart. Stewart with the screen on Monk. Back to Stewart. Clock at 6. Offline with his 3. Baltimore shooting from the field. 44%. Not bad. Monk, the pass to Carter. Back to Monk. Over Daniels. Miller grabs the miss.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Pass to Jenkins. To the wing right side. And here's Daniels. He's got 12. To the middle. Here's Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Carter. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Jenkins. And it's sent back by Carter. Brown dishes to Monk.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
And Baltimore calls time here. On defense, Long Beach. Inside. And the dunk by O'Neal. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Long Beach has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Jenkins kicks to Reed. The 3-pointer, no good. Here are the Barons. Murray outside. Here's Carter. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Jenkins. To the paint. Torrey uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And so Brown will bring it up for Baltimore. O'Neal outside, trying to find Monk, and gets it to him. And it's good for 2. Monk's got 11.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Right wing. Down low. Torrey, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
O'Neal outside. Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Jenkins. O'Neal from long range. Long Beach with the rebound. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. To the middle, Traoré. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Monk outside. A kick out to O'Neal. No good from outside. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Brown against Daniel. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Traoré. Long Beach moving that ball around. Stolen by Carter. Here's Brown. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 14 points.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Daniels into the lane. And the shot goes down.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Brown with it. For 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Long Beach leads by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime Diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Murray out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Carter. Then there's Brown. And it's Monk in at the shooting guard. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got Reed, and Gay is in at the 4-man position. Here's Davison. And that one is hammered home. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And he sinks the second.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
Davison, the pass to Bates. Here's Duarte. Monk defending. Gay. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Pass to Monk. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here is Carter. And he drops it in from the low post. Carter's got 14 points for the game.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Here's Bates. He's covered by Murray. On the wing, Murray with the defensive effort.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Davison, the pass to Bates. Now, here is Reed, defended by Carter. There's a screen to the inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Left side, Brown. Pass to Carter. The shot's good. Brown making the play.